What is a consumer proposal? Well, like anything else I do, it's a long answer, but the short answer is it's not a bankruptcy. That's the first thing you need to know. A lot of people will tell you, especially the bank does this all the time. They'll tell you, well, bankruptcy, consumer proposal, they're the same thing. Or better yet, what they'll say is, well, we look at it the same way. That's not the same thing. They may look at it the same way when they're evaluating whether to give you a loan or a mortgage or a car loan or whatever it is. But it doesn't mean it's the same thing, okay? A bankruptcy and a proposal are not the same thing. They do, however, go through the same law. It's not as impressive as it looks, I assure you. Okay, it's the important part's about that thick. Anyways, that's the Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act. Oy, almost broke the table. Why does that matter? So both the proposal and the bankruptcy go through the same law, the BIA, the Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act. If you look at my card, you'll see it says, Zach Brull, BIA Insolvency Counselor and so forth, or something along those lines. I haven't looked at my card in a while. I'm not going to reach for something else. So a proposal, let's try to keep this very, very simple, is an alternative to bankruptcy. And what you are effectively doing is you're saying to your creditors, look, creditors, I owe you a lot of money. It's so much that I can't keep up with my payments anymore. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to pay you back. And I don't even think I can keep up with my monthly payments anymore. It's gotten so bad. But I don't want to go bankrupt. So I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. Okay, I'll make you an offer. I owe you this. Okay, whatever that may be. That may be $20,000, it may be $40,000, maybe $100,000. Whatever it is, I owe you that. If I go bankrupt, you're going to get this. Now, this is not nothing. Okay, I want to be very clear. There's this assumption that bankruptcy is free. It's not. Okay, I hear it not all the time, but usually from the very aggressive folks. Well, why should I do a proposal when I can just go bankrupt and pay nothing? Very simple. You're not going to pay nothing. Okay? Even if you're worth nothing in a bankruptcy, you're still going to pay bankruptcy fees, which are going to be anywhere between $1,800 and up. Okay? So let's just get that out of the way. Bankruptcy isn't free, and I'll elaborate on that later on. But I owe you this. If I go bankrupt, you're going to get that. Maybe that's 5 cents on the dollar. That's what you're going to get from me. Okay? But I don't want to go bankrupt. So I am prepared to give you that. It's less than I owe you. I'm sorry. I'd love to pay everything. I'm an honest guy. But I can't do it. Okay? So it's less than I owe you. But it's more than you're going to get if I go bankrupt. Okay? By the way, you're going to have to give me some time. I'd love to give you everything in a lump sum, and believe me, if I can come up with it, maybe my rich uncle will write me a check. Hey, I'll give it to you. But I'm going to need some time. Specifically, I'm going to need a maximum of 5 years, 60 months to pay you back. And, while I'm paying you back, the interest rate, that's going to be 0. Okay? Not 1, not 6, not 14, 0. All right. So just to reiterate, I want to make a deal. I owe you this. I can't pay you anymore. And if I go bankrupt, you're going to get this. And unless you can prove fraud or some kind of other malicious activity, there isn't much you can do about it. You're going to get that if I go bankrupt. But I'm prepared to give you that. So what do you say? Well, what would you do? Think about it. I owe you money. I owe you $40,000. And if I go bankrupt, you're out of luck. You're not going to get much. You're going to get 5 cents on the dollar from me, maybe 6 cents on the dollar if you're lucky. What do? Well, I'm making you an offer. Now, you may still say, well, I don't know, that offer, you're offering me that. What? Could you give me that? That's much better. Okay, that's a counteroffer. Terrific. I see your counteroffer, and I understand why you want it, but how about that? Can we agree to that? That's a proposal, folks. Okay, that's the simplest 50,000-foot view of a proposal. Person owes money, they are insolvent. They can no longer afford to pay their bills as they come due. Okay? Insolvent doesn't mean broke. You just can't pay the bills. But the person doesn't want to go bankrupt, so they are prepared to make an offer to their creditors. This offer is less than they owe, but it's more than the creditor will get in a bankruptcy. It's also spread over time, 5 years maximum, 0% interest. It's also open. They can pay it off anytime. Okay, so if they're humming along and all of a sudden they get a bonus, a tax refund, an inheritance, a windfall, whatever it is, if they choose and if they have the means and desire to do so, they can pay everything off as well. Okay, that is a proposal. Now that's a very, very short version. Okay, I'm going to finish this in less than 3 minutes probably. I don't know. I'm not looking at the timer. How we do? Oh, I'm way past 3 minutes. Yeah, there's my sense of time. Okay, I think this is a short video. Anyways, to be continued, but please understand it's not a bankruptcy. They are not the same thing, and very different set of rules. We'll go over that in a moment. Bye.